Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick impromptu video today because I had an idea for something and I wanted to get it out because I haven't posted in a while. And that's today the we're talking about a camera. We're talking about a little trick that you can do with, or a little like DIY thing that you can do to solve a problem with this camera. And by the way, this is the Minolta Maxxum Dynax Alpha 7, and that problem is on the back. It's with the rubber that's on these cameras. I guess with a few old film cameras, the rubber will come off. So I have another one of these here. Don't ask me why I have two of these. It was a bad Etsy deal, by the way. I wouldn't buy film cameras off of Etsy now, I think, because I went and had a back focusing problem with one of these. This is actually with the lens, but I had a back focusing problem, and Etsy took the side of the seller because they didn't know what I was talking about. But anyway, so you see this camera has, yeah, it still has the rubber on it to a degree. Somehow it's kind of stabilized, but it looks like it's coming off. This camera, the rubber came off. So I had to do something to it because unlike some people, I don't like the slick surface that you get with these things when the rubber comes off. Some people are right with it, I'm not. So I forget how I came across this, but basically your solution is gun grips or gun grip tape. So you take a pistol and you can just get this grip tape for it, and that's literally all it is. You can apply it to these things and it'll form to the camera's body, and then you have a nice surface. Now it does look a little bit different, of course, to what it would be originally, and honestly I kind of like the original better, but I like this too, in a different way, and I think it's better than having nothing. So a couple things: when you get this stuff, it's kind of tricky to apply it, and you might need a couple tries, especially with this I don't know what this is, this thumb grip thing around here, because this stuff is essentially rubber, and you have to heat it up and push it into this thing and bend it around it, because this is all one straight piece of tape, but you have to push this bump into it. It's a little difficult. I'm not going to go over too much how to apply it because there are instructions for that, but you see basically it just comes right up to this edge here. You actually, well, you have to put on some masking tape, and then take and cut the masking tape off to the size you want, and then take and cut this stuff out using that. But that's besides the point. This is all relatively easy, this area. Cutting out this on-off part was a little hard. The difficult side is completely over here, because besides this bump, heating this up and getting it around, you have to get this tape under this little notch, which is possible. It's completely possible. You can just kind of slip it under one side and then move this. Actually, I think what I did was I put it down on this side all the way up to here, and then I moved this over top of it, and then I put this side down. I kind of forget. The most important thing is this on the end here. You can't let this tape go past this seam on the door, and you'll see it. There's a seam on your door here. I tried it a couple times. There's no way you can let this tape move past this, because otherwise the door just eats it when it opens. But that's basically it. Oh, I forgot one thing. So when you put this tape on, you'll notice that it's actually gray. It's not black, which could be a look if you wanted it, but I wanted it to be black. So what you do is you take some, not shoe polish, you take some shoe sole blackener. So like the actual rubber bottom of your shoe, you take some shoe sole blackener and apply it to this. And you think it wouldn't stay on very well, but it does pretty much. It does a pretty good job. With some light use, the thumb part over here has started to come off a little bit, but the thing is it stays in the cracks. It'll come off on the few places where it does come off, it'll come off on the top, and stay in the cracks, so it still basically looks black, and it just looks used then, so it's fine. But that's it. I hope this was helpful. This was a great idea for me for this camera. I love this. I love this solution, and I think it would work pretty well for you. So have a good day. Bye.